Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brat. I am Brat, and of course we're gonna chat. We are currently in Washington, here for a 7-hour layover. You know I love to do those. No, yeah, I'm here for a layover like I'm on a plane. Definitely not. But is it still called a layover if you're on a train? I'm gonna take the downfall of this because I should have been paying attention. I can't tell y'all what part of the video y'all gonna see this in, but y'all gonna see it. And I just want y'all to know that I am currently in Washington, D.C. Now, I do have family in Washington, D.C., but I wish y'all had known I was coming, okay? Now, I knew I was taking a special way to North Carolina, and that was probably gonna be the train. I figured that out already. Okay, cool. I didn't know that the layover, or that there was even a layover, or that it was making stops. I didn't know that, and it was not clear when I bought the ticket. I'm gonna be honest, because I didn't know it was gonna be stops. That I did not know. I didn't know it was gonna be stops. Well, A, this many, and B, the layover is crazy. First of all, let's be clear, the only reason why I didn't want to take the plane was because I'm bringing like body butters and stuff and cans with stuff for my family, and I don't want to have to be restricted in with the restrictions of flying now and everything costing $1 million. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, check a bag just for the, because my coming back bag don't need to be checked. Like, I'm trying to leave everything that I have for my people, and you know what I'm saying, I don't want to come back with all the unnecessary. But at the same time, yeah, that was basically why I didn't want to get a flight. And I felt like if I don't mind checking a bag one way, I'm not checking it twice. Call it cheap. This is beyond frugal time, y'all. I'm not doing it. Like, it has to make sense. And when I seen the ticket for the train, that's why the shit was so cheap. No, I think it was so cheap because of the time I took it at 1 something in the morning. So I think that was the reason that it was so cheap. But it may be because of this layover. Like, who's really doing this layover? I don't know how I got here, but I do have to pay attention to the time. Well, right now it's 7 o'clock, so I have mad time until I gotta really pay attention to the time. But yeah, who knew that I was gonna be here in Washington? Because I definitely would have made plans to go see my auntie. Hi, Auntie Marcy, and my cousins. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I realized, because I found out yesterday, like, let's be honest, and I found out yesterday, like, later in the day, that it was even stopping in Washington. And even when I thought it was stopping, I'm thinking, like, stop for a few, maybe get off the train, let them do whatever, and then come back on. I'm not thinking 7 hours. This is a whole shift somewhere. I could have went and clocked in the Walgreens for real. I never worked there, but you hiring for a few hours? Because this is ridiculous. So let me tell you how this came about. So boom, my uncle lives in North Carolina, right? So he texts me like, oh, what time? Oh, no. He texts me like, how long are you gonna be in Washington? And I was on my way to a pop-up shop, and this is kind of my fault too, because I just be moving. But I was making money yesterday, so listen, call it what you want. So he texts me and he's like, how long you gonna be in Washington? And I'm like on my way to the pop-up shop, you know, I'm already all over the place because I'm on my way. But I wasn't late though. Well, for pop-up shops, I don't play, no. Especially if I've never been and there's new people and it's a new thing at this location or whatever, I'm on time, I don't play. But anyway, so I'm like in the Uber now, and he's like, how long you gonna be in Washington? And I'm like, who's supposed to be in Washington? Who is supposed to be in Washington? Like, I'm confused. So he's like, this not your train, this is your train, right? So I guess he must have did his own research for my train, like, just to keep tabs, make sure what time I come in. So he must have did his own search of the train, and he was like, this not the train you're getting on, it's making mad stops, and one of them is Washington. I'm like, it's making stops. And this is when I found out everything, because when I bought the ticket, which, you know, them third-party jumpers, when I bought the ticket, it didn't say anything about stops. Like, there were ones that had stops, and I purposely chose the one without the stops. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like a thing, if all the time user kind of thing, you're supposed to just know, I don't know, but it did not say stops. I purposely chose the non-stop one so we wouldn't have stops. Now we're here with like 50 stops and now a 7-hour layover, aka a whole shift at somebody's job until I gotta get on the next train. So anyway, so when he tells me, I'm like, well, who's supposed to be in Washington? Who's gonna be there? So he's like, this not your train don't, it says it stops in Washington. I was like, honestly, my train didn't have stops. Like, it didn't have stops, and I definitely don't know nothing about a Washington. Like, I really don't. So he was like, I said, listen, when I get in or when I finish this pop-up shop, I'm gonna look into everything and figure it out, because this is news to me, and I need to know this stuff if I'm the one that's traveling. So I'm just saying, thank God for my uncle, for real. I don't know if that was my dad in spirit to wake me up to pay attention, because I did not know. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm like searching quickly, but I'm doing it quickly, and I'm in an Uber, and I'm like, low-key, I gotta focus on this pop-up shop something, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying, like, I gotta go with my head right, vibes good, energy on 100, you know what I'm saying, I gotta be for real. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come back to this when I really have time to like figure this out. Anyway, I do the whole pop-up shop, and now I'm trying to figure out, yo, this guy stops. So looking the way I looked, no stops. Again, showed no stops. And then when you go into like, when I went all the way in my email, because the third party sends you an email, and the actual Amtrak thing gives you that confirmation email too. So I go back to try to find all the anything to do with this trip, and by like the 8th finding is when I find out, yo, shoot, this do make stops. This does make a lot of stops, and we are gonna be in Washington, and we're gonna be in Washington for a shift, someone's work shift. Y'all, I'm pissed. So yeah, I've been walking around. Well, here's the thing. This is about to be a whole story in itself. Matter of fact, let me come back. No, we just gonna do this. I ain't got time. Okay, I'm tired. I've been up since this is going on day 2 with just straight cat naps. For some reason, like yesterday, I couldn't sleep through the night. I was only taking cat naps. I went to bed after 2, basically 3 something. Yeah, it was like 3 something Thursday night, because I was making butters, and then I was just restless. I couldn't help it. For the pop-up shop, being in a new territory, a new place and everything, like, I really couldn't sleep. Mind you, the pop-up shop was late on. Oh no, it was at 11. That was early. Oh no, that was Friday night. Thursday night, I didn't go to sleep. So then Friday night, I was anxious because of the pop-up shop and trying to figure that out. So now we're at Saturday, the pop-up shop. And then when I came back from the pop-up shop, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to do laundry. I'm gonna, just to stay up. I definitely wasn't in the mood to do the laundry. I didn't have to do laundry, but I just like to come back to like a clean everything. Like, I don't want nothing. When I come back from my trip, I don't want nothing. But yeah, the only thing left is laundry, sir. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was pooped. Like, after the pop-up shop, I couldn't even, you're so tired that you're not tired, like just restless. And even I tried to sit in the dark. I tried to really try to get in the mood of we taking a nap, and it's a wrap. It was a wrap. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. So anyway, going back to my uncle with his lookout, because who knew I was gonna be in Washington for real. So when I really sit and think, I'm like, I was telling my cousin, like, I should call my auntie, but I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, not that I would be upset, but I might be upset. Like, don't just pop up on me, and not even pop up, or just to interrupt somebody's spirit of the weekend, even though I haven't seen her forever. But I'm not doing that, because I should have held myself together, and just common courtesy, popping up, hey auntie, I won't make her feel bad. And auntie, I think you be watching my videos. Hi, Auntie Marcy. Make you feel all bad, hit you up Sunday out the blue, like, hey, auntie, what's up? So I may not have an issue. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to do that. Because if I really had time, or if I really knew I was going to be here this long, I definitely would have hit her up. Or at least to see how close she is. I feel like my father, in his spare moment, just, hey, I'm in your town, what's up? Like, I gotta laugh. Yo, my father used to be so random, y'all. When I tell you, like, I'm getting postcards to the house from Arizona. Well, when did you get there? Oh, that was last week. Yeah, I went. You went? I can't. Like, my father was so unpredictable. And my uncle said the other day, like, yo, you really are your father's child. Even down to this planning of coming to North Carolina. Like, it just was horrible. I was just so excited that I was finally coming, that the planning wasn't planning, like, at all. It was flowing, but it just wasn't planning, even though I was trying to plan as much as possible. No, planning would have been getting a flight, Brittany. That would have been, if you was going to do anything, that is what I should have did. But it's okay. I'm trying to work on the comeback one. Hold on. Because I can't do this coming back. And then the only blow coming back on the flight is where I'm going to come back to. New York. So now the next mission, still to get to Philly. Like, it's just always, how you be like, oh, I'm about to say I got to drive. But at this point, this don't have nothing to do with driving, okay? Well, no. Because either way, if I did have a car, it would have been in Philly. So for me to do all of the hoodoo, I still would have had to come back to Philly on a bus. Because I damn sure wouldn't have been driving to North Carolina. I say that and then still would have got I'm renting a car out. I'd be the type. But no. We're not starting that. See, this is why I really think everything happened for a reason. Because honestly, I feel like if I was driving, like, you know, hippity back then, I would have went through the whole trying to keep up with the Joneses for everybody else. And who's paying that? You or the Joneses. So like stuff like that. I'd have really been having a battle, y'all. You know, like, because like I told you, I'm really trying to buckle down my responsibilities. So before I got here, I'd have been wilding and profiling had I already had my license. So I really be thinking that sometimes everything happens for a reason. Because honey, I'll be pushing it in without one. Okay? And how I ended up in where am I? Washington. And I don't mind that I ended up here. It's about the how many hours I could be doing something. And here's the thing, like so I walked around maybe like just the area over there, but my thing is I don't want to leave and go too far. You're getting crazy. Now I'm lost. But it's nothing but like, and this whole vibe behind me, I'll show y'all. This gives me Philly. Like, it's been a while since I've been in Washington, and it really has been. And low-key, I was in Washington for the inauguration when Barack was there. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm like, is that the last time I've been here? Wait. Have I been to Washington after that? I probably had that. Oh, shoot. I want to say yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But for now, we just here relaxing. I'm gonna edit this video. Listen, this weekend or this week for my vacation is straight videos, edits, put out. Video, edits, put out. Well, that's always me. Y'all know my videos come back to back. I be slacking sometimes. I try not to have it too spaced out that I posted the last one. But just sometimes stuff ain't going on in my life. Honestly, that's the real truth. If I ain't got nothing going on, I know y'all don't want to see nothing going on. Oh wait, okay, anything else to the fact of me being in Washington? No. I wish that I had planned this out better. Low-key, it was real. I was looking for hotel rooms, like, just to have for a few hours. Then I said, I wish the hell I would. First of all, it's going to be a whole mission impossible to find the damn thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because in my head, I'm like, I'm paying for the hotel. I'm not doing... Because a lot of them was like, you could walk from here. But the architectural... I'm no sense of direction over here. I'm not trying to get lost and still got to be back here about 11. What time is it? Oh, no, we're near 11. Okay, cool. But yeah, y'all. All right. I'm outie. I'm stranded in Washington. All right. Clearly, you're not stranded. You're dragging it. But was there something else? Hold on. Let me think. Yeah, no. Oh, my God. Also, TMI. I know. Hold on. So boom. It's a lot, y'all. And y'all might not F me after this. But what happened? So I get to Washington early this morning, like 3-something-ish. Going on 4. It was like 3:47 going on 4 that we got here. And it was like how McDonald's are open till 5. So in my head I was like, cool, I'm gonna give me time to get off the train. I'm gonna go get breakfast. I'm gonna figure this out. I call myself going to get McDonald's. Why don't McDonald's jack me up? So not only am I stranded out here, I keep saying stranded because that's not a thing. I don't want to say that because that could really be a thing. We're not gonna put that in the world. But not only am I out here for a whole somebody's shift, I was jacked up for the beginning part of my... I'm like, first of all, here's a couple things. Number one, I don't eat McDonald's like that. So why would you come to another place that... You feel what I'm saying? Number two, when do you eat breakfast at 5 in the morning? I mean, it wasn't exactly 5, but it dead was like 5:15, 5:20, 30, between 15 and 30. You don't even be thinking about food. You don't even eat breakfast. Let's start there. You barely eat breakfast now. You called yourself going to get... Well, it wasn't nothing crazy. It was a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. And I had coffee because I felt like I needed coffee to keep me up. Because y'all don't. I don't know if y'all know, but I be dozing. If I'm tired, listen, baby. So you don't eat breakfast. Let alone that early. Let alone McDonald's. So you thought, my stomach was going through the roof. Like, even now, I still feel bloated. Like, girl, why? You did that to yourself. And now I'm also waiting for Walgreens to open because I forgot my family has dogs. I ain't trying to be jacked up the whole week. My little vacation is bad enough I'm not on the island. Now I got the allergies running. Nah, so I gotta go back and head to Walgreens. But they were supposed to be open at 6, 7. I don't have time. But it's after 7 now, so I'm gonna give it some time, you know, whatever. Let the people them come in, clock in, and I hate as soon as we open, first person in. Like, come on. Give it some time, keep it cute, let you, you know, don't rush the process, and then I'll get in there to get my allergy medicine. Shout out to Zyrtec D. I'm just saying. Is it Zyrtec D? Let me stop lying. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I've been chatting way too long. This is how I ended up in Washington on my trip to see my Nana. Yeah. That's how we're gonna start the whole everything. Yeah.